So, Dr. Hassan, where are we today?
We are in the Bayersdorf campus
In Hamburg, Germany.
and we have a special episode, and it's the reason why it's special.
First, it's our first episode in English, and second,
We're taking you inside one of the biggest manufacturers of active skincare.
we're going to see how creams are produced, how they come up with ingredients, how they test them.
That's your
And-
favorite part, ingredients.
Of course.
So stay tuned and come with us.
Let's go.
Dr. Samar, we're talking about this latest advancement in anti-aging. And with us today is
Elke Gröniger, Dr. Elke Gröniger. I'm leading the Skin Rejuvenation and Longevity Lab here at Bayersdorf. I was actually the founder of Epicelline, and together with my team we are exploring epigenetics and the impact of epigenetics in aging. Epigenetics is really a life science field which describes how our lifestyle and also external factors, our environment really can impact us, can work or can modulate the functionality of our body and of our skin via our genes. And this was really fascinating, and we wanted to know what is the impact on skin aging. But we wanted to really tackle aging, skin aging at the root. We really were the first who identified genome-wide epigenetic changes in mature skin. And this was the starting point where we said, okay, this is interesting. Everybody has a unique skin, so to say.
exactly.
And
I'm the beauty and the beast.
Sure.
if you wish. And everybody also has a unique and individual skin code, which is our DNA. So, and on our DNA, which every single cell in our skin has, we have all the information the cell needs to produce all the proteins, the proteins of life, like collagen, elastin, everything the skin needs to work properly, right? And what happens now with aging is that we accumulate epigenetic tags on top of our DNA. And these tags, these bubbles, then block the certain region of the DNA so that the cell can't read it anymore.
So they turned them off.
And we understood that this is really one of the main reasons why skin ages. You can just remove them. And with this removal, the DNA is free again, and cells can read it again. And
So the youth genes are expressed
exactly, they are reactivated again.
And this is exactly how Epicelline works, right?
This is exactly
This
how
is like
it's
what, like
made.
a family size?
It goes missing. It's in my airport bag.
Yeah, because you're older. You need a lot of this.
Or you can also say she's younger, she needs longer this than you were, maybe.
So when you go and buy a cream or a
It's-
product from
it's
I like
size.
this
I don't
one.
know
I
why I
want
was
this one.
for her, size matters.
We're gonna cut that out. So when you go and buy a product from a pharmacy, you're just buying it, and you might take for granted all the work and the research behind every single cream and every single ingredient. So now you know that for one ingredient, it took years and years and years of research.
And 50,000 ingredients tested.
Exactly.
Elke, thank you so much for being a part of our podcast.
Behind the scenes.
Put it up. Yes.
Hi guys. So this is a UV camera. We know who applied sunscreen and who did not. Look at my face, black. It's. I should have applied a bit more, and especially around the eyes.
They can see here.
Dr. Hassan clearly did not apply his sunscreen this morning, so he's trying to cheat now.
But you can see how well protected sunscreen allows you to be.
Yeah, so it basically looks black on the UV camera, which means you are protected from UV. All right, so next stop is the study center, and we are with
Ralph. I'm responsible for the lab future imaging, and we develop new method for our claim support. New method to characterize the skin mostly before and after treatment, that we can see how our actives, how our products work.
So it's when we're testing a product, we're not just looking at the skin. We're also using objective parameters to really assess if this cream made a difference or not, right?
That's really right. Yeah, I'm a physicist and I love to measure the skin.
Very good.
You sound like a physicist.
No.
All right, so show us the magic.
Yeah, wrinkles are a very important aging parameter.
Of course.
And we would like to measure wrinkles, of course, in a very precise way. So we can measure the volume of the wrinkles before and after treatment, so we can show how our products work. We did the measurement with fringe projection. That means we project stripes, parallel stripes on the wrinkle area. And if the stripes reach the wrinkle area, the stripes are
wavy.
Are wavy, and this waviness is a real measure for the topography.
Nice.
We have 3 parameters. We have the length of the wrinkles, we have the width of the wrinkles in every pixel, and so we can calculate the wrinkle area.
Okay.
That's really nice. And now, but we want to go for volume.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's a real problem because the wrinkle is open.
Yeah.
If we want to measure the volume, we need a cover.
Exactly.
And to have a cover of a wrinkle, because it's a really curvy area, it's not so simple for numerical operations. And we call this algorithm silk cloth algorithm. We put a virtual silk cloth on the wrinkle area, and so we have a perfect cover. With this virtual cover, we can fill the wrinkle area with virtual water. And if we have this, we're able the amount of virtual water. That's before treatment, and that's real data. And then, that's after treatment. And we not only could measure it, we also could see it in our grayscale height images, and see the effect of the Eucerin epigenetic product with epigenetic.
How long does it take for it to kind of see the result?
It's 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It's 4 weeks, yeah.
Okay. I think there's more cool stuff here that we're going to be doing off.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
okay.
So it's a
It's a straight line.
and then we go down to the wrinkle.
And once we go down there, see,
It becomes wavy.
it becomes like, yes.
And this waviness, it's the measure.
wrinkle.
It's a wrinkle, and it's a measure for the topography of the wrinkle area.
Very nice. So we're going to measure my wrinkles. Let's see.
They're very deep.
Very, very.
How long have you been off the Botox now?
I think more than 6 months for sure. Maybe 8 months.
Yeah, I don't know how she survived that, but
Come on a little bit closer. You don't have any wrinkles.
Should I smile or?
Press
I
your...
have some here on the forehead. Or
No.
no, we want to do the eyes. Come on.
Fortunately, no.
The expert said I don't have wrinkles. There you have it.
Close your eyes a little bit. With a little pressure. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we're
That's
seeing
really
it.
beautiful.
He called your wrinkle beautiful. And you can see this here. There it is. This is a wrinkle. Oh my god.
Let me see. Oh my god.
Oh la la. She definitely needs Epicillin for sure.
My eye is here.
Yeah.
And these are the crow's feet or the wrinkles around the eye. It's so deep.
This is like Mount Everest.
Or a Grand Canyon.
So what do you have to say for yourself, young lady?
Botox after I give birth.
Or Epicillin while pregnant.
That for sure. So guys, it's revenge time, and now we're going to analyze his face.
You'll see.
Let's see all the wrinkles, the pigmentation. Let's go. Are you nervous?
Okay.
Ooh, we see you on the screen.
Please close your eyes.
It's analyzing, so we're just waiting for it to give us the final result. Okay, the result is out. Damage level 8/10. No, we're kidding. It's out. So let's see. Where
My
did?
skin age is 38.
Whoa!
And And I'm 46.
So we have
mild.
forehead wrinkles wide.
With all that Botox and Epicillin, for sure.
So Botox works.
Yeah, but and epicillin.
And of course, epicillin. Eye bags, also mild.
Mild? Nice. That's
Cro-
because I was filled by
Crow's feet.
Dr. Samad.
Oh, more or less no crow's feet.
no crow's feet. Look at this. I'm like stuck in time. Marionette lines, none. No, I think
Because of the beard.
Yeah.
Redness,
Oh,
it's severe.
Oh,
I didn't know.
maybe because you're nervous around us.
They always make me blind.
And because of lacking UV protection.
Could be. Could be.
Pores.
The pores.
Pores. I have bad pores. Okay, we should do something about it.
Dark circles.
Severe. Oh my god.
Let's see. I want to see the skin tone.
Yeah.
The last one.
What's 3C10?
It's a measure. It's a measure for your skin tone.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
So I'm a medium skin with cool
Undertone.
Even your skin is cool.
Well, we'd like to thank you so much for taking us to your wonderful cave of secrets here. It's or cave of wonders.
It was a real pleasure to show you our technology. I had really fun.
No, you know what's the most pleasureful? Is
No?
to seeing that she has wrinkles. A big one.
So, in this cool room, researchers will actually observe patients how they apply their creams, how they wash their face. So, Dr. Hassan is our patient right now. We're going to check how he washes his hands and his face. Very good. So, this will allow them to monitor the behavior of patients, see the amounts they apply, and basically take it into consideration. This is the hot room or the sauna room where patients are allowed to sweat, basically to measure the efficacy of antiperspirants and deodorants.
All right, so we're back again, and now we're talking about something completely different. We're talking about something that
My
you
favorite
love.
part, ingredients.
Ingredients. Okay, and who else do we have that talks about ingredients? None other than
Heiner Max, head of R&D from Derma and Healthcare, and with the company now since almost 30 years.
Almost 30 years. All right, so Heiner, we're talking about ingredients now. We need you to tell us, how do you come up with these ingredients?
Actually, it is a classical screening, a little bit like pharma does it. Looking in vitro, we are defining targets first, and those targets come up from our research, and then we are establishing in vitro assays. We do a in silico pre-check. Out of the whole room of billions of chemicals, we select in silico a few millions, and then we start drill it down.
Just a few million.
Yes, a few millions. Yes, we start to drill it down. To what is in principle available? What can be used? What will be skin compatible? What will be bioavailable on skin? All these prerequisites, and then still some 50 or 100, whatever thousands are left. And then we are doing high throughput screenings with this assays. And then we drill it down. So we find some favorites there. Look into the favorites, do first Delenics, do the tests and checking, and hopefully finally we end up with a handful of potential actives we can use. Sometimes we actually end up with one. Normally we want to guarantee a stability of a cosmetic for 36 months. In rare cases we only guarantee 30 months when there's a very sensitive active, but that's our aim that we are
Like
going
vitamin
for.
C, for example.
Pure vitamin C, you have to have very special formulations, airtight formulations. Then you can guarantee a shelf life of 30 months. It is possible. It will degrade upon usage. Once you broke your packaging, whatever it is, and you use it, it will start degrading pretty fast. And it's actually sometimes an issue. So we have to guarantee first the shelf life, and then second, of course, also the in-use condition. Once you open the package, if you use it, of course, then you don't have a shell alive for 36 months anymore.
For sure.
It's a period after opening. Normally, it's something between 3 to 6 months. That's the typical range.
This is actually very important. There's a difference between the expiry date of a product and the date after opening.
So I've got one of your favorite ingredients, which I'm going to show right over here. This is like a white powder. No, this is something we use all the time.
Sunscreen?
No, whether you apply it or whether you inject it.
Hyaluronic
Yes, that's
acid.
hyaluronic
Okay.
acid. And it's white. A lot of people don't, you know.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is the powder. It's not the classical. When you think about hyaluronic acid, you think about a jelly.
Yeah.
Something like a jelly.
Yeah.
Because then when it's dissolved in water, it can hold 1,000 times its own weight in water. That's the secret
Classic,
of hyaluronic acid,
Yeah.
of filling and giving volume to the skin. But the pure material, actually a pretty expensive material, is a white powder. That's actually one of the main ingredients in our, of course, hyaluronic fillers.
Well, the other ingredient that I'm showing right over here, which is like a little bit more off-whitish. Okay, what's that? This is like the new star ingredient.
Epicillin?
Epicillin. Okay, all right. So tell us how you came up with this one.
This is not a super new substance. It has been used for quite some years. Not very often because it's super difficult to formulate. That's why it has only been used in some plant extracts, tiny concentrations. It would have not been our first choice from a gelenic point of view.
Why?
But yeah, because it looks very harmless. But if you formulate it not in the right way, it looks like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and or if you don't solve it in the right way, it forms this very beautiful but not wanted crystals.
Gold crystals.
Yeah, gold crystals.
I like gold.
Who doesn't?
and that's of course, I hide it now here again.
So just to clarify, the first step was identify the concern, which in this case is aging. The second step is the mechanism that we want to target, which in this case was the DNA methylation, or these methyl
silencing-
groups which
silencing
silence the youth gene.
Of the youth genes.
The third step was selecting the right ingredient,
That
and then
kicks out this one here.
Yes.
very good. And then, of course, you have to make sure it's in a stable formula. And
In a stable, nice formula, and also in a very good cosmetic application. And the challenge is storage, shelf life.
Yeah.
One thing, and the other challenge is you need to use some stabilizers to formulate this. You have to have a very narrow field of pH 5, round about 5.1, 5.2, which is perfect for skin.
For the skin, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's good.
ask,
Yeah.
what about combining it with other anti-aging ingredients?
Well, we do combine it in our formula already with some of our signature actives we have in our hyaluron filler, which is a hyaluronidase inhibitor called enoxolone, which is also a kind of antioxidants, by the way, which helps to stabilize.
So it's right here. Also white powder. Lots of white powder here.
Yeah, more easy to formulate, more stable, but that's a partner that works very nicely. And then we have our soy saponin, which is a little bit less white. Yeah, yeah.
More yellow.
Looks like curcumin.
This is rich in isoflavonoids that are also antioxidants.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a stabilizing combination. So we have some potent actives. This one activates hyaluron synthesis, so it's on where the other one protects hyaluronic acid by inhibiting the hyaluronidase.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So I am with Mariana, who's a global hair and makeup artist, really good at her job. And she was just telling me something so cool. She was actually part of the team who created a new product for Eucerin. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, so I have been collaborating with Eucerin and to develop a new product with them. And they needed actually an expert that is responsible, that is an expert in the color, and this is where they got me in, and I helped them to develop the shades.
So it's actually the universal shade that you can find in the oil control and also in the, if I'm not mistaken, the pigment control.
In the beginning it was only 2 shades, so I mean, you know, we have so many different skin colors in the world, and how can you kind of like just compromise them and just get like 2 shades, light
Exactly.
and light and medium. So we had first only light and medium. Now we worked also on a 3rd shade, so light, medium, and dark. And it was very difficult to kind of like find for each category the right shade that will fit most of the people. We really did like a lot of tests where we have mixed like multiple different colors, like some warmer shades, some more yellow in there, and so on and on. I basically really played with the different pigments. And then we had selected, for example, 5 in light, 5 in medium, and then like eventually also in dark. And then we took a lot of people from different countries in the world, and we have tested them out on them. And then we've finally downgraded it to the final shade for each category that will fit most of the people. Of course, it's not going to fit to everyone, but most of them. But what is very important actually in the products is that the pigment, the concentration of the pigment, it's not a full coverage. So it is the pigments have like a certain specific percentage in there that while you're applying it, and that's why it almost looks like a little bit like magic, like while you're applying it first in the beginning, you're saying like, oh, I'm not sure if this is my shade. And then while you're working the product in, it kind of like adapts it blends and adapts to your skin color. So then eventually it fits to a lot of different skin tones.
That's so cool. Thank you.
Welcome.
We are heading to the heritage room where we're gonna find out what the history. And here you can see the coolest wall. So we can see all the old commercial and ads for Nivea, which is also part of Bayersdorf.
I'm sure everybody remembers Nivea.
This is my grandma. Used to be my grandma's favorite.
Yeah, it used to be everybody's favorite.
Everybody's grandma's favorite. We are entering the heritage room, where moments meet.
All right, folks. So we are in my favorite room because I love history as much as she loves ingredients. Okay, because history is where things are actually kind of tells you the origins of where things are made. And with us today is
Lina. I'm the working student for this room. Hi.
All right, so Lina, tell us a little bit about the history of the company.
Yes, so actually what a lot of people don't know, the first Bayersdorf product was a plaster actually.
Okay.
So now it's way more diverse products, but the first one was actually a plaster.
A bandage.
Yeah, something like this, yeah.
And
So we saw all these cool people here. Can you
Yes.
just-
we know Bayersdorf because the company's named
Yes,
after him.
yes.
Okay.
Exactly. So he is the founder, and this is Paul Gerson Unna. He was the one that worked together for the Guttapercha plaster, the first plaster.
He's the doctor.
Exactly,
physician.
the dermatologist, yes. Then we have Oskar Troplowitz. He was the one who bought the company 1892, and then he was also the one who kind of made it big in this super international company as we know it now. We also call him the brand builder.
Ooh.
And we have his wife, Gertrude Troplowitz, and then we have
But
Isaac.
what did she do? I mean, you used to explain
Yeah,
about him. I was like,
so
The only woman.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
we need to
that's
know
true.
more.
So she came from a very wealthy family, so lots of the
so
money,
the money came
the
from her.
money came from exactly. And also after her husband died, she was the one who kind of took the company over. So for those early years, she was really businesswoman.
So
yeah.
behind any successful business venture is
Is
a
a
woman.
rich woman.
Exactly. And then last one we have Isaac Liebschitz. He was the one who invented the base for the Eucerin and for the Nivea.
The UAE. Right over here.
Yes.
Is it-
I think it's... Yeah. Hold on.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh.
So here you get some more information. For example, what brands,
Are
Eucerin,
available.
for example, are available. Also when the first business contact was, and in this case it also says when Nivea was available, and then on the other side you get some more information.
And
Let's
so
do
take
Lebanon.
us to Lebanon. I'm going to take you guys to
Yes.
Lebanon. Hey,
Let's
go
see if he
Lebanon.
knows his geography.
I do, but like it's gray.
It's dark gray.
It's dark gray.
Oh.
What does that mean?
So in that case, the light gray areas is where we have affiliates, and the dark grays, there are none. So
Well, we got to
overall,
work on that. We got to work on that. So
you have to, yeah. So here we have again like those tokens that you can place on the table, and if you turn it, you get some information. In this case, it's the brand token, so about the brands, and exactly we can Yes, of course.
Oh, this is really cool. This is like straight out of like, you know, a
Sci-fi
sci-fi movie or something.
And also, as you can see here, something is happening in between both of them.
Ah, they're
So
communicating.
yes, I already told you that the room is about the magic moments.
Uh-huh.
So now those are closer. They want
so I gotta bring
to.
mine closer?
Yes. So if we put them even more closer, we can discover another magic moment.
Oh, this is cool.
The
Tanning
tanning.
oil that I
Yeah.
used to apply as a teenager.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, so we have different product packages from different countries, different years, to have a little, impression.
What's
The-
this on lotion?
Yeah, this is quite new skin story. So it's after you had a tattoo, it's that you can apply.
It's just like
Yeah.
like a protection for
Exactly,
that.
and in this
wound.
case is especially like the sun lotion.
This is in Arabic. Yeah.
Nivea, look, UAE 1990.
Wow.
Before Dr. Summer was born.
And way after you were born.
Oh, I was 12 years old. And my favorite product, of course, of all time is right over here.
Aquaphor.
Aquaphor.
Of course, now it doesn't look like this.
Yes.